safety spots?
It's a great question. Remember, I said we have some depth, but we don't have the competitive depth yet. There are going to have to be some freshmen that play back there. Between Antoine and Huff, that's pretty much solid as of right now, that I feel really comfortable about going into the year, but we know that doesn't always necessarily work out that way. The more freshman DBs that can play, the more we can be creative with Antoine Winfield Jr. Okay, but you might see a C.J. Smith be at a safety. You might see Josh Awney as a true freshman be back there. Benny Sapp might get opportunities earlier than thought, than we've talked about. You could see a rotation of different guys. Maybe a Chenault go back there at some times. We have to be very creative. I feel like we're more athletic, and I feel like we're more talented, but we just don't know where all the pieces fit yet. And until you get out there and you play, that's when you kind of put this puzzle piece together. And that's why I kind of call it year one, is because you're finally starting to put pieces somewhere and building off of that. And we're so young and inexperienced where we're not relying on so many guys from last year that it's a little bit more difficult to do it, but it's really exciting. And that's what's so fun about this. I talk about youth and inexperience, and people can say that's an excuse and finding different ways. That is not that's not truth. The truth is that's the truth. We're very young, very inexperienced. We're 126 out of 128 in terms of experience on a football team. That's not where you want to be, but that's exciting when you're in year 2/year 1. And you have this influx of youth, and that's fun to do that and build that. But I do know they're going to make mistakes. I do know they're not going to be perfect. The great thing about when juniors and seniors are playing really well, that means they failed so much that they failed enough to be successful. Well, when is this failing going to happen for these young people? It's going to happen. And you're going to come to practice and be like, oh boy. And then you're going to see days like, wow, look at that youth, that talent. And look at Rodney Smith leading those guys. And look at Thomas Barber, joining forces with a true freshman at linebacker. And that's what's exciting about building this thing.
How is Sapp?